have a meeting of the local targeted individuals groups. Now, there are a couple of things I want to tell you, but let me give you a little bit of background about the organized stalking survival or targeted individual group that met this evening. We had 3 additional people come down in a carpool from the East Bay area who've been targets, and each one of their stories is another nightmare story, and each one of them is very credible. Now, my colleague Rick and I are very good at picking up on perps, and these people were not perps. They're the real deal. The meeting went very well. They were just happy to be here for the hour and a half or 2 that they were here. As I look back, I wish we had spent more time with them, but unfortunately we couldn't. We're lucky to have my professional taping man, Nitesh Patel, who has dropped everything and even postponed for an hour his bowling game so that he could tape this for all you folks this evening. And I want to tell you a little bit about the things we talked about in this meeting. Now, one of the things that is very important for people to remember is this. All of you have suffered as a result of this, whether it's psychological, physical, usually both. But what you have to remember is the more pressure that's being put on you, the more people that are telling you, the more aggravation that you're going through, tells you one thing that you need to keep in mind and never forget it. And that is, these people are scared to death of you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be spending the time and the money to do all this to you. You're very important to them. I know that doesn't make you feel very flattered, but it's very true. They are spending a lot to keep this thing alive. Now, you might say, why are they doing this? They're doing this because of 2 reasons. The major reason is they are practicing finding out the ins and outs of mind control on groups and individuals so that they can keep who's ever left in this country under some sort of control. Now, I probably couldn't find a better audience that would appreciate that statement without thinking I was paranoid or weird than you folks, because you've seen paranoid and weird technology, and this is no surprise. But that's what this is all about. Other cases, there are local police, FBI, and so forth, who have enough clout that they can pull resources to harass an individual that may have crossed them. But they're all part of the same club of misfits. They're all part of the same clown club. So just understand it from that point of view. You have more strength in being alive, in being able to watch this tape, in being able to understand what's being said, and being able to act on it. You have more going for you than these clowns have going for them. Because if they were in a similar position you are now, I'd love to see how long they last. I don't think they last long. Think about that. I saw an interview between a guy
Here's a sample video about
the Rangers, Army Rangers.
You been a good boy?
And it was a documentary on TV. And the interview was asking, why do some people endure the survival training and other people drop out? Has it to do with physical endurance or training, intelligence? He said, it doesn't have to do with any of those things. So what it has to do with is